Hi everybody, welcome to SisuFitGames.com. My name is Darren Stroh. I am the creator and director of Sisu Fit Games, and very excited to introduce to everyone kind of our first official video explaining the games and how someone can get registered and how they can compete in the Sisu Fit Games. Just as a quick note, Sisu Fit Games are designed for the people who are either out of shape, overweight, deconditioned, really haven't been involved in active lifestyle and are looking for that way to get back and put their body into a healthier and stronger state. For those of you that are highly active lifestyle, unfortunately these games are not for you. What are the objectives of Sisu Fit Games? Well, Sisu Fit Games, which is going to absolutely revolutionize in-home fitness, competition of fitness, and for those people again that are looking for ways to get back in shape. It is all home-based exercises that people can perform without any use of fitness equipment. It's all body weight exercises. Each exercise that will be shown in what we call our EOD, exercise of the day, will be a body weight exercise, no equipment required, and then there will be showing a full version of it as well as mostly two modifications. Each full version will have a point value, and then the two modifications will have a lesser of a point value. So all the details on getting registered are listed on the website, SisuFitGames.com. And basically how it works is that once a person gets registered for the games, they will be assigned a user or contested name, which is typically their initials, and a contested number, which they will always be using. Each day, right now we are running our preliminary period. September 1st is when the games open up. So the preliminary period from now until then is the opportunity for people to see the exercises that are being unveiled, and then the correct way to perform them, incorrect way, so that they can begin to practice, so that when September 1 hits, they are able to kind of get out of the gates in a hurry. So how do the Sisu Fit Games work? Well, basically each day when a person receives the notification that the EOD has been posted, they'll view the video, see what the exercise is for the day. They will have the opportunity to perform that to receive a point value. If they cannot perform that specific exercise, they can perform one of the two modifications for a lesser point value. Now, at no time are they required, because they chose one way, to stick with that way. If they start with a full and they have to go to a modification, that's completely fine. So after they watch the video, throughout the day, from the morning until the evening, they can perform as many times as they want. So what happens is they get a 2-minute clip. So in order to register for the games and compete, they will need a recording device, just as I'm talking with you, a recording device and a timer, so that each person is able to upload their 2-minute clip onto our Facebook group page, which will allow us to view it and make sure that the exercise is being performed properly. So as part of this video, at the end of my speaking, you will see the first 5 exercises that are going to be unveiled in the Sisu Fit Games. So it will give people a good solid foundation to know what's expected and how to go about getting better at those exercises. So once the contestant views the exercise, and then at any time throughout the day, that's the great thing about this competition. It has nothing to do with being the fastest, being the strongest. It is all about consistent effort. So at any time during the day, a person has the ability to click on the video recorder, 2-minute timer, state their initials, state their contestant number, and then do their exercises for the next 2 minutes. And then once they're done, upload it. And then on our website will be a score sheet. So then they go onto the score sheet, enter all of their points, submit it, and then we will tally all the points. And then at the end of the week, we will post to the leaderboard the top 3. At the end of the month, the top 3 of male, top 3 of female in terms of total points will be the cash prize. So how do we get to the cash jackpot prize? That is, as registrars are submitting their registration fee, all of that is put into the jackpot prize, and then it's tallied First place gets 50% of the jackpot, second place gets 30%, and third place gets 20%. So it is just that easy. These games are totally going to revolutionize the fitness industry, at-home fitness. The whole world over is going to know about SisuFitGames.com because it's going to focus on people that really want to get stronger, get better, get healthier. And that's exactly what Sisu Fit Games is all about. All right, here we go. Exercise of the day. Today is squats. First, I'm going to show you the full version of the air squat. Each properly performed squat is going to be worth 10 points. And I'm going to show you to go through. So what you will need is some form of recording device. You will need a timer. And then as well, you log on, set the timer. Before you start, you introduce yourself. I am contestant number 1, initials DMS. Air squat, today's date, time of day. And ready and go. You must verbally count. So again, to perform a proper air squat, must go parallel. Key with the air squat is always making sure that that weight is placed on the heels. You're not going forward on the knees. If you feel like that's happening, then I want you to go to the second modification. So each squat, 10 points. Go ahead and do them, calculate, and you're going to post to the Facebook group page. Exercise of the day, part 2 for air squats. Second is going to be what's called a chair touch, ball touch, whatever the case might be. This is worth 5 points. So half as many points, so you have to do twice as many to keep up with the air squats. So how does that work? Proper air or a ball squat or a touch squat is you're squatting down. Basically, I don't want to see mid-thigh. I want the level to become right about where the knee is. All right. So again, 1, 2. So still count them up. You get 5 points for each. Doing them in the same manner. Set your timer. I am contestant number 1. Initials DMS, and 2 minutes, and go. Of the day, continuation of air squats. Going to show you the third variation. It is called either a chair sit or a ball sit. It is worth 2 points. So chair, ball sit, same manner as with the touch, but now you are able to go down, sit, stand back up. Stand back up. So that is worth 2 points. Same manner. Set your timer for 2 minutes. Hey everybody, welcome back. SisuFitGames.com. I'm Darren, and today is exercise of the day is push-ups. So we are going to see three variations of the push-up. The standard push-up, a modified push-up, and then a wall push-up. So stay tuned. Good luck, and rack up the points. The first exercise of the day, push-up. Today going to show you a standard push-up. Each push-up is going to be worth 10 points. Must be done properly, and I will demonstrate a proper push-up as well as an improper push-up. So what you will need is your timing device. State your contestant name, initials, and your contestant number. So contestant number 1, DMS, exercise of the day, push-ups. Get your timer ready. In order for it to be a complete push-up, everything must be straight. No dropping of the hips, no arching of the back, a straight push-up. Count out loud. 1, 2, 3. So you don't have to touch the ground, but also too, if you do, you can't be letting that is not a push-up, that is a worm. So count your push-ups. So that is your first exercise. Second variation, or first modification of the push-up for exercise of the day being push-ups is going to be a modified push-up on the knees. So similar approach. Now the knees are the fulcrum. Back must be flat, and then now straight back up. Again, so we're not doing this, or it's not doing that. All right, so chest comes to the ground. All right, not that, and as well as not that. So you almost always must do a full complete rep. So a little hard with the angling of this, but the next variation is going to be a wall push-up. And wall push-ups are only worth 1 point, but still, it's a great way to get your strength up and do it. So a proper wall push-up, same thing. Body is here, and there you go. Must be a straight back the entire time. 1 point for the wall push-up. So today's exercise of the day, today's EOD, is going to be sit-ups. Unplanted sit-ups. I'll show you the example of the first full 10-point sit-up. As with feet free, basically you may want to put something underneath just to help support the lower back so it can get raw. So full sit-up, you can put your hands over top. That would be full sit-up. So, as with all, contestant DMS, number 1, exercise of the day, sit-ups. Have your timer, set the timer for 2 minutes, and go count aloud. Exercise of the day, sit-ups, modification to the full sit-up. You can use something to lock your feet in. So now you can have your feet planted. Now, hands go across the chest and must go all the way back down, shoulder blades touch, and elbows have to hit. Those are worth 5 points. Modification number 2. You can have your feet planted or secured. All that must occur is shoulder blades have to come off. You can have your hands up. 1, 2, 3. Those are worth 2 points. So same thing, same. Welcome back. Today's EOD is going to be an exercise called burpees. Now this is going to test somebody's commitment level. Burpees are definitely a exercise that incorporates the total body. So first version of the burpee, it is going to be worth 10 points. So here's how the burpee works. Person must stand straight, squat down, hands to the ground, kick the feet back, kick the feet up, and there must be a jump at the end. Each burpee is worth 10 points. Recording device, 2 minutes, contestant initials, contestant number, count out loud. Here is the modification of our EOD today of the burpee, worth 5 points. Person squats down, steps back, steps forward, jumps. Each one's worth 5 points. Second modification of the burpee, worth 3 points. So the second modification basically incorporates the full aspects of the burpee, but I don't care as long as you get there safely. So squat down, you can step back however far, as many steps as you need. You know, you can do whatever you got to do, just no assistance allowed. So however it takes for you to get down, get the feet back to place, and then stand up, no jump required. That's going to be worth 3 points. Today's EOD is going to be called mountain climbers. Now, there has to be 2 completed, and I'll show you what I mean, to get 10 points each. So basically it's 5 points per side. So here's a mountain climber. So you would be in this squatted position, kind of in a sense you have 1 foot back, but then you have to alternate. So if I start with the left forward, I have to go 1, 2, 3, or you can count by 5s. Maybe one modification of the mountain climber, and again, similar to a burpee, as long as that foot is able to go back. 1, 2. So, as long as that foot comes back, right